What's up, family? It's Phoenix Bars, the Paradigm Killer, once again. And I gotta drop this. Cause this is one of the last little pieces I've needed to turn my research up to the next level. And I also want to start introducing my people, black people, to certain information. I want to start introducing my people to certain information. And I tell you all the time, and this is what pisses me off about Europeans are into our shit. And I'm going to tell you, this interview is Freeman Fly TV. This is Freeman TV. His name's Freeman Fly. You can subscribe. A lot of people probably will want to, because there's a lot of, especially his arc. He has his full archive on his he has nice my videos, and you can find the archive where you can go. He keeps his archive, and you can go back as long as he's been doing shows, and there's a lot of information on there that it's a lot of. And I'm gonna be real, we gotta stop being lazy. We gotta stop being lazy, and we gotta stop being afraid to put this work in. Cause like this guy's channel I'm telling you about now, there's a lot of shit on there that you never heard of. There's a lot of shit on there that you all going to know off top is some bullshit. But we got to start looking at the information. And I'm going to drop this for the shook ones. I'm dropping this for the shook ones. And if I ain't getting no response before, I know I'm not going to get one now. Because after I drop what I'm about to drop, and I'm going to let this is still a brother. If you telling the truth to a certain extent, you can be my brother. And I'll say that. I'll say that shit. Because I say it all the time. It's not about race. It's about a sick ass genealogy and mindset of fuckers that was trying to do this shit for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. But listen to Tom Montauk. Like I said, this is the Freeman Fly on YouTube. You can find it. And if anybody who has seen my Amon Ra Squad videos needs to listen to this full interview. Just to hear what is being said. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this nice little joint, and then I'm gonna talk about it.
That's a question I had always had was, spending so much effort to build astronomically aligned temples to watch long periods of time. I mean, we're talking 26 to 50,000 years of time watched by these structures. What do they know? What is bringing about the cyclical catastrophes that then leave the next generation kind of bumbling with the technology? I don't expect you to have that answer, because no one would yet until the catastrophe happens again. But we have to consider the fact that building temples astronomically aligned is there to monitor long periods of time.
Yeah, I mean, any civilization that is global and that spans a very, very long period of time, they're going to be interested in what happens to the Earth over a long period of time, because they're going to be affected by it, right? It's not like It's not like, I don't know, some small society that kind of gets wiped out and then they rebuild, but they forget all the previous knowledge and they go through this repeating cycle of losing everything. If you're smart enough and if you have the resources and you have the wealth, then you're going to know what's going to happen and you're going to prepare for it, because that's the only way that you can build up control and wealth and everything over vast eons, which is what these ancient mariners and their descendants have been doing, since pretty much the dawn of modern history. Yeah, so the question is, who were these mariners and where did they exist, and so on. That's what I've been trying to figure out over the past 5 years, when I started researching the subject. So I mentioned Syria, Turkey, and the Black Sea area. And so with that, we're starting to zero in on where the megalithic global mariners first originated. Okay, now we're taught in schools, right, that the Sumerians in Mesopotamia were the first civilization, but that's actually not true, and that's outdated knowledge. Even going by conventional archaeology, there were people known as the Vincas, V-I-N-C-A-S, who were already a sophisticated culture by 5700 BC. So that's almost 8,000 years ago, and, they had culture, they had art, they had pretty sophisticated pottery. And, the thing about pottery is, it's not just taking clay and sticking it in a campfire. You have to have a certain level of technology to even produce the kilns that make temperatures high enough to create, this level of pottery, which is what these Vincas had. And the other interesting thing is, once you get to that level of temperature, that's when you start realizing that you can melt metal out of ore. So with the invention of that kind of level of pottery, those very same people would have also discovered metals. And so that's the reason why that area is also home to the origins of copper metallurgy, for example, and later on bronze. So that's why these people were the originators of the Bronze Age, because, they had all the precedent in terms of tools, like the kilns and everything like that, in order to produce these hot fires to, melt the metals and everything. So fire was very, very important to them. And it's quickly worth mentioning that, of course, where else do you find fire being very important? You find it in Vedic civilization. So in Hinduism.
And I just want to know if anybody's paying attention, really. Because this particular interview, and this is it's not old, but it's not new. It already got 14,000 views. But, if I kind of don't even know where to start. He says Syria. He's talking about these ancient mariners, which are the sea people. I want to know if anybody's paying attention. I was going to talk more, but for real, this is a nice little wink. This is a nice little wink to Unc and the fuck-ass Amin-Ra squad. So, I'm not even going to go into what it really means, family. Those who fuck with information like I do and have certain questions, hit me up with a Facebook request, become a friend, get on Messenger, and I'll lay it out for you. Because it's not about not giving the information out. It's about, I know I got these fuck niggas shook, and I'm fucking with them. You know what that shit means, nigga. If I was you, I would say checkmate. But since I'm not a fuck nigga, I'ma say this is Phoenix Bars, the Paradigm Killer family. Peace.